back to the inn. Easy. What could possibly go wrong? Begin method.
Tell me, if you met a dying technically henchman, would you heal him?
Yes. Now don't frown. You asked me a question and that's my answer. Then I'd turn him to the light, or deliver him to the authorities for a trial. Or maybe he'd attack me, and I'd have to kill him myself. But I would never walk past a dying man indifferently.
Time for fun!
Consider me provoked.
Repent!
I'll cut you!
This is for you!
You forced my hand.
Someone dead? Damn.
Tear
Same
them
couple.
apart!
There you go.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay.
You're such a prude. But I know deep down you're dreaming of spending a night with me.
I'd be happy to spend a night alone with you, burying your corpse somewhere deep in the woods.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
I don't care what it's gonna be. I'm going to wump it.
We should gather our
My
strength.
strength betrays me.
In due time. Their life ends here!
I'll try to make this sweet.
I'll fight if I have to.
They go down!
So it's come to this.
Let us strike as one!
Die for me.
You can't stop me!
Adventures can wait.
Do you miss your tribe? Don't you ever want to go back to your homeland?
Why the hell? To freeze my ass off on a glacier. Look at their pig snouts. No. You are my tribe now.
That's nice. Sort of. Harry catches up with you near the trading post and touches you on the shoulder. Raleigh, can I talk to you? Now that the Stag Lord is defeated, you rightfully own the stolen lands. Jamandi Aldori will endorse you and grant you the Baron's title. The girl looks at you with interest and a little apprehension. What will you do when you sit on the throne, Raleigh? Please don't say you haven't thought about it. There's enough work to do in stolen lands, running off bandits, founding a state protecting the common people. I'm not worried about what I'll do. All that matters is that what I'm getting. Sitting on the throne can be a lucrative occupation. Whatever happens, I hope you are by my side, beside me. I appreciate your help, and I appreciate you yourself. Just be nice, because I needed her in that fight. Valerie carefully studies your face for a long time, as if trying to find something. Finally, she gives you a soft smile and shakes her head. I would put down any other man who would say this, but not you. I'm sure you value me. I'm my support and military talent.
I'm there.
Right, let's start selling stuff. Staglord is gone, and we found his fortress and sent Villain to oblivion. Oleg looks at you with respect bordering on admiration. And good riddance. Maybe now we'll be able to actually live in the stolen lands, rather than just survive or exercise. Without a doubt, more people will flock here now. It'll surely boost trade, but all the noise will bring wisdom. Well, that's none of your concern. I bet you can't wait to return to Rostov and report your great victory. Rostov awaits. I plan to set off right away. Just be sure you see Kester before you go. He was eager to discuss something with you. Who's Kester? Kester again? Kester. Before you stand, yeah. Kester, I failed to capture Caprister alive. He attacked me and was killed.
Well, this is not the best outcome, but I think it will be good enough for Jamandi. Take this as a reward for your help. I'll send word to Rostov and let them consider how they might return the favor.
Gold coins, 1,000. Ooh.
Once again, I thank you for your help. I'll remain here until my men recover from their wounds. Meanwhile, we'll help guard the trading post and fight off any bandits should they return. Good luck in all your plans and endeavors.
That it? That's done. The mayor rolled out before you as our hero turned towards Bravos. At his back, Stoneman had yet to reveal all their secrets. The daring adventurer had decided he would afraid with the point of such a strange adventure, much easier to just return to a reliable shelter in Ravos walls, set up shop and maybe start a family. What? Hey, did you really think I'd choose a hero like you for my book? Ridiculous. No, our daring leader, after indulging a bit of nostalgia and Bravos fare, turned his back very to Bravos and followed the call of his destiny to him. Huh? What's my quest now? Oh. Oh, you need to tell them that we're ready to finish everything. Now, Becky, just one more quest, just in case. I mean, how much more time do I have? I think I have 18 days, right? Eight days. 13 hours. Maybe it's that one?
Adventures can wait.
Oh yes, it is this one. Staglord is dead. Pharisma awaits. Farewell, Rowley. 300 experience. You freed an innocent soul from eternal torment, Rowley. Yours is truly a noble soul. Tristan lowers his head and begins to whisper a prayer. The corpse crumbles to the ground. Short spear.
Adventures can wait.
May we have a moment of respite?
Soon.
I do what I must.
Rest of awaits and plunge stealth right ahead, right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should await until it burns off completely. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure you can enjoy your trip back to Rostov.
Good work. Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head, but I knew you could handle it. Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baron before the High Society of Rostov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow, you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler. But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections. Speaking of connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Eldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice. He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
Oh boy. Oh, he's also an orc. A young half-orc with impeccable poise performs a textbook perfection bow. Just what kind of game are you playing? I think I have the right to know. You don't need an envoy. You already know about my encounter with Tartusio.
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. especially that sly fox Iravetti.
That's just provocative. I don't need that. Thank you. I'm going to speak to the guests.
Enjoy your evening. When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
Noble welcome. Heroes deserve a reward for this feast. Mingle with the guests. The man's gorgeous clothes hide the rippling muscles beneath them. He looks past your ear, obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drelev, he says off-handedly, emphasizing the words Baron. And you must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name. But you look, you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, and Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congratulations. My lands lie to the west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. Yes, I defeated the Stag Lord. Pray tell, what did you do to reserve your dominion? You're not very polite for a nobleman. Those were both antagonizing. Yes, well, let's try number one. A smirk appears on the Baron's face. I don't need to deserve and prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done this and so for me. If I had a slightly bigger army, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given all the stolen lands to me. Alas, I don't have so many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons. Of the like of you and Varn. She have no army and no special merit. You were just given the land for being pretty. Under other circumstances, I'd have you whipped for such words. But let's not ruin Lady Aldori's celebration, If you want so badly to measure merit, we can do so another time. Goodbye. He's an ass. Not even deigning to reply, Baron Trevel turns around and looks away. I don't like him. Octavia? Valerie? Truth be told, I'm not really comfortable here. I lost my taste in high society. Lander. A handsome, well-dressed young man, about 17 years old, looks at you with a polite smile. So you're the famous slayer of the Stag Lord's gang. Soon to be Baron? Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander? No last name? No title? Well, let's just say I'm here incognito. Under my circumstances, it's wise to keep one's lineage to oneself. Truth be told, that's precisely what I wanted to speak with you about. You see, I'm an heir to one of Professor's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, a newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have a friend like me. I traveled the country in secret, without servants, so I can see it for myself. Oh, that's good. Not from a carriage window, but face to face with people. My family would never approve, of course, but then I never asked. I need to know Revoy if I'm going to rule up a part of it someday. Oh, that makes sense. I like him. I know Jamali wants to impose her stepson on you as an emissary of Revoy. Refuse. Take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be a far greater use to you, both now and in the future, after I have a firm position in my family. Are you from Restovic nobility? Oh no, I'm not from here. I'm just visiting. You could say I wanted to see for myself the heroes who managed to conquer managed to conquer the frontier lands, and the Lord Mayor was kind enough to invite me into this wonderful party. Tell me once more what you're doing, what you want from me. I know Jamandi wants to impose her stepson. I'll consider your proposal. Yes, do so, and carefully. Wine is alright, nice and strong, but the appetizers. Barely a mouthful. These people are not just celebrating. It seems your feat was giving them new hope. Oh, hello.
Will you drink with me?
Casey approach. A tiefling you met during the battle at Jamadi Eldori mansion. As she draws near, she places one of the cups of wine that she's holding into her hand. Of course, to my of course, to my success.
Oh yes. There's no wine in the world that tastes as rich as victory. But still, there's nothing wrong in cheering your successes with wine. But jokes aside, I came to apologize. I know the words I said in our conversation with Lady Aldery might have offended you, but this was not my intention. The lessons life has dealt me were not easy. I've learned to be wary of new acquaintances, which is why I've refused to join your party. I hope you will forgive me for this weakness and for my harsh words. And I hope you will hear me out, for I have something to tell you.
No need to apologize. I don't expect anyone I meet to immediately fall under my charm and entrust me with other secrets.
How amusing. Usually those who don't seek affection are the very ones who receive it. Anyway, enough sweet talk. There is something important I wanted to tell you. As it happens, I came across some very valuable information. What brave conqueror of these wild lands wouldn't be intrigued by news of an ancient shrine, possibly full of great treasures? A place such as this was discovered by my old friends from Kadira, and it just so happens to be located in the lands that today become rightfully yours. My friends lack the courage to enter the shrine and seek the treasure, but what will stop us? We who know the taste of battle and have been singed by the same fire.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm sure you'd like to finally gain your official title and celebrate your victory. And I don't like noisy parties and ceremonies. Find me when you return to your dominion. I'll rent a house in your capital. We can discuss the details of our expedition there. So long, friend. I'll call you so today because soon enough, all you'll be hearing is, Your Grace, Your Grace, Your Grace.
Saluting you with the cup, the tiefling girl steps back and disappears in the shadows between the columns. Lindsay, pour up to the brim so that I must be drunk. I forgot the line. Kester. Well, Tartusio. Hey. Well, let's go. And how did we? Maybe I've had one too many. This man is obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than in the company of nobles. He's well built, but the expensive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't quite fit properly, as though it was borrowed. He has a few pale scars across his face, and his dark hair is drawn to an unkempt ponytail, with a few streaks of grey running through it. He greets you with a broad smile and firm handshake. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mavar Varn, the new ruler of Dunsworn. Dunsworn. Your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Stag Lord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate the whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How did you earn your title, Baron? Truth be told, my team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi needed someone reliable to take and hold the territory. I'm the captain of a mercenary team, if that wasn't clear. Varling Host. Have you heard of us? No? No matter. We've done work for Jamandi before. This time the task was simple. We just waltz into the area, clear it of the most brazen monsters, and build a small fort to hold the place. And for that, a barony, and land to own. That's a dream job. How do you feel being a baron? Looking at his rich clothes, Varn smirks. Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters, but this is the first time I've strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. He nods towards an arrogant man in the other corner of the room. See that lad? Baron Drev. He's not like us. Who knows what generation of Baron he is? Didn't even shake my hand. You and me? We're like dirt beneath his boots. That's why those like us, the newly made barony, nobility, need to stick together. Otherwise, he'd make my lands and yours. He'd take my lands and yours in the blink of an eye. That's nice meeting you. Farewell. I like him. Goodbye. Once you've settled in, come pay us a visit. The older man was full sideburns, looks at you with interest through a golden eyeglass. Well, now, if it isn't the hero of the festivities, the protege of our dear Jamandi. You pulled this all off quite cleverly, I confess. I wasn't convinced your enterprise would succeed. I even bet a bottle of my best Titaxian wine against you. But I'm happy to admit I was wrong. The Aldori have always been adept at finding new talent. Don't think we'll be introduced. So, it would seem. I'm Isaac Salimius, Lord Mayor of Restov. I rule this town and the adjacent lands. As your northern neighbor, I hope we can look forward to a long and fruitful friendship. So you rule Restov. What about the Aldori? Restov. Voice politics seem complex and incomprehensive to many. Here, in this part of Rostland, the spirit of northern freedom still lives. We are loyal to the throne, of course. May the gods prolong the life of His Majesty Highness. But here, far from the dominion of the great houses, we have our own way of life. It is especially important now, after the certain events that I probably don't need to name. Let me do. Please wait a moment. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself. And from what I've been told, you're somewhat in need of financial assistance. Yeah, I could organize and supply everything you need for the construction, and spread out the cost on extremely favorable terms. I could immediately procure, let's say, 500 cartloads of building supplies. Ooh. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, I would ask a small favor. Until you're paid the debt in full, you simply assume the obligation of contracting building services through Ristov's Builders Guild. We do have a deal? Yeah, sure, why not? I'd be happy to accept your offer. What could possibly go wrong? Goodbye. I think I've spoken to everyone. The discussion Natalia Sitorova is discussing something with an unfamiliar old lady in a low voice. Upon noticing you, she breaks into a sugary sweet smile. You were not only tough, but quick. Well, congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. Is this a threat? What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Aldori, our dear friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using the legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure a strike from Bretovi's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone to independence Rostov to honor you. Well, I wouldn't count even that, really. What would you propose? In your situation, the most reasonable course of action would be to align yourself in the lawful ruler of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Aldori won't dare to rebel, knowing they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brevoy avoid a civil war while simultaneously enjoy some well-deserved peace in your land. I believe Jamandi has already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary. I'm guessing her newborn, lowborn stepson, a green-skinned boy, Casil. It's up to you, of course, but I would recommend you a different dumb boy. Please see Shamara Marier, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevois politics than a brawler would be. Could be. Yeah, it's been a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and we're back. So, the old woman standing next to Natalia gives you a slight bow. I'd be happy to help you establish diplomatic relations with consider a proposal.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings?
Before we begin, I'd like to talk about the envoy. I'll be taking with me.
My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
And Lander will come with me.
Oh, the heir of House Lebeda. Naive enough to think no one would recognize him here. I wouldn't trust him. Who knows what he has in mind?
House Lebda is based southwest of Lake Reka of Bravos, controlling the plains and significant portions of lake shipment. They're considered to be a Brevic noble family that epitomize Roslands, having significant Tardan blood and appreciation for fine feints and love of sword fight. Flavia Mother is success from grace. Ready for the ceremony.
Excellent. Stand here. Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward. On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Battle stance. Easy at your stun battle stance.
Victory! The Stag Lord's dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the stolen lands began.
Welcome, Your Grace. Chester salutes you. You can see he's a bit anxious, and it seems he'd rehearsed his speech many times. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory and your new title. Lady Jamandi transferred me here. I'm at your disposal. I'm not one to bestow honor, but I want you to know I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your new capital citizens. The Stag Lord's former stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and the first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Restov, much has been done here. Your benefactor, Gail Dory, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and show you around the most important sites. The main question is, where can I get a drink for free? It's time to toast my victory. Where are my companions? Are there any suggestions I should know about? Our old acquaintance, Jald is right here. Stills, cleric normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve you. Also, the emissary of Revoy is here, waiting for you to be in the front room. There's also this curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit. A blind elf. Desna only knows how he managed to get here. He seems a peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd. So I bet so let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him now. It's up to you. It's about it, I guess. What's the mood of the people here? I must admit, I've never seen anything like that in my whole life. A city, a whole barony, born right from in front of our eyes. The people sense the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. Don't look like it. I normally feel out a place amongst all the rejoicing. But today is just one of those days. Where are my companions? They're all somewhere around here, but I never kept an eye on who went where exactly. Well, I assume Tristan is with Jod, and you can always find Lindsay, just floating noise and turmoil. The main question is, where can I find a drink? It's time to toast my victory. Kesson hesitates a brief moment, he then laughs. I'll make sure to show you the moment we can enter the city. The tavern was the first business that opened. Building a city is thriving, thirsty work. And I beg your forgiveness for my behavior during our reception. I drank a little too much. It is a day for celebration. Have at it. Yeah, you deserve it. I'm ready to look forward. I'm ready to look around the city. Lead the way. Follow me, Your Grace. Greetings, Your Grace. We are, well, your new subjects. We're selecting a site to build our house. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. A fine place to throw our garbage at our neighbors. Neighbors' heads, though. Ouch. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters and bandits, Your Grace. Do you recognize this place, Your Grace? This is where the Stag Lord's fortress walls used to be. Not that it saved him in the end, huh? I need to keep him up then. Our workers did a fine job turning this bandit den into the heart of the town. The heart of every town is its main square. We plan to hold street festivities and fairs here. Look, we already have our first vendor. Greetings, Your Grace. If you turn to the right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. The tavern's ale is blessed by Karen himself, I swear. And the ladies who own it is a gem. Ooh, hello. I've heard no, that's nonsense. Well, except that the part about breathing fire. All barons can breathe fire, trust me. I like the statue. Welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Your Grace, those are our guards. They keep order in the city, or... Here's the observation platform. I hope one day our capital will grow large enough that we won't be able to see it fully extend from this perch. It's already quite a nice view. There were stables here once. The building in front of us is your residence. That's where you'll be headed. Or it will be headed now. Welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding stone lands a prosperous kingdom. Here in a long and arduous road ahead of you. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance. Found and build up settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems, and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous government will be handsomely rewarded with support and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth for their treasury, and many other things. Good luck in your ruling, Baron. Well, now that I think we've solved the fail state, so I shouldn't be able to fail now. Hopefully. So I think a date was 8 days left. So now we've reached the main chamber. Main chambers. Oh yeah, it's changed a bit. This is the throne room, where you'll hold the court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to the large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. Having finished his speech, Kester tucks his thumbs under his belt and stands quietly. Hello, my friend. My dear friend. Lander. Lebda? The young noble from Bevoy, who you've chosen as the emissary, greets you with a distracted nod. I'm glad to see you in good health. I don't see how you remain so steady in these circumstances. We may make a wise gesture. He makes a wide gesture with his hands, obviously meaning something larger than your throne room. But in truth, I shouldn't worry. A little effort, and this barony will become a rich and prosperous land, right? Baron effect. Community +6, loyalty +6, military +3, economy +3, divine +3, stability +3, new event, trade agreement with Surtovia, agreement with pillage the Temple of the Elk, rebuild the Temple of the Elk, research into the nature of curse. Difficulty level of your barony. You may change the difficulty level of your barony at any time or set it to automatic. If set to automatic, you won't have to deal with most government decisions. They will be taken care of automatically, and your barony will never fail. However, this will also prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. Oh, so the barony can fail? Oh no. Since ruling seems to be a new thing for you, I'll put the matter simply. There are two kinds of issues that the Baron must address. Boring ones and amusing ones. You have servants and advisors to handle all the boring problems, and you can give them orders from whether it pleases you. But sometimes an urgent matter will arise, a dragon attack, or the visit of some noble dignitary like myself. Events like these demand the Baron's personal presence in the capital. We'll mark these events on the map, too. New events, an event, trade agreement, Okay, save events. According to an ancient tradition of Brevoy, and most of the river kingdoms, rulers in these parts find it convenient to receive visitors and chop off heads at the beginning of each month. I know well that traditions can be tedious, but nevertheless, I advise you to visit the capital on important days. But here's the main thing. You should start choosing people to fill the key positions right away. Your clerics, Jod and Tristan, were the first to beg for an audience. I'll leave you to your thoughts for now. I'm sure you'll make the wise decision. Of that, I have no doubt. Hey, Hermegitus. You just got the barony. I just unlocked the barony. So, Your Grace, allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I'm confident that you will be able to bring order to these troubled lands. God stumbles slightly. Well, to be honest, that isn't exactly what we wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been talking a great deal about what happened to the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't all make sense to us yet, but one thing is clear. There's a powerful curse at work. It corrupted the very essence of that sacred place, steeping it with putrens. I'm disgusted with whoever could do this. Oh, I see, my liege. How are you liking the game? Oh, for me it's midnight. I'm wide awake and still playing it, so I'm loving it. Every second of it. Don't think I'm going to stream anything or play anything else than this. This is an amazing game. I'm loving it. I'm looking forward to the management part, like the town management part of it. And like, hey, there's a threat here, there's a dragon here, just whatever. And also, raise dead, oh my good god, that's a powerful spell. Like, I thought that you just raised the one guy. Turns out you summoned like, was it 5, 6 skeletons? Skeleton warriors? Love it. That is the key to victory against the Baron. I have 2 characters who have raised dead. Which means it can, in theory, summon about a dozen skeletons in one combat. Love it. A lot more DPS, basically. And now there's a new one. A new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There's a place near the capital rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited the dreadful place, and we felt the same patrons at the Temple of the Elk. What is this place? Where is it? I will soon go very soon. I will go very soon as far as possible, as I am able. Yeah. I would be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. Okay. I agree with Tristan. We have been so to this hilltop, this barren, but filled with a dense atmosphere of unease. What is this place? Where is it? There's a bold hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. The locals believe that rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there, back in the ancient times. There is no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy to the point of stifling. This place is like a rotting wound, closed but not healed. And this wound will undoubtedly open again. Tristan and I felt something approaching, something ominous. The curse will soon return to plague us once more. What do you seriously do about it? The curse will grow in strength, and we predict it will reach the peak of its strength in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the Bald Hilltop and resolve the issue. You mean you want to go there when whatever is building up there is at its strongest? I'm not sure you have the... for now, don't think that's a good idea. It's like, yeah, this thing is building up strength and building up strength. Let's give it an entire month to build its strength, and then we attack it. Not when it's weak. We attack it when it's strong. Anyway, for now, we can only wait and prepare. We beg your pardon, your grace, for intervening without getting the grasp of your barony. I'm sure that you have even more pressing matters to handle right now. That gives you that timeline.
Adventures can wait.
So, the barony has 10 basic stats. 10! Each supervised by an advisor. They're as follows: population, loyalty, military, economy, divine, relations, stability, magic, culture, and espionage. Oh god. Stats increase if your governance is successful, and decreases if events don't end well or otherwise negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony state stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subject to riot. Ugh. Your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks within them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks a corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of that stat and upgrades to its rank will be possible only if you have an advisor in the relevant position. Okay. Governing your barony will require one advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions, as well as some of the stolen land citizens, into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all of these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need to be convinced. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them, or rendering them some other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain. Therefore, you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Open the Advisor tab on the right-hand side of your screen. Click in the empty slot and select a character to appoint them as an advisor. Okay, so it's one of these things. Cool. Every barony stat gains a bonus from a specific ability of the appointed advisor. The exact size of your bonus is indicated in the upper right corner of the advisor's card. Only advisors may address the problem, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate attention. Don't leave these positions vacant. Okay, we can't just put stolen lands as name it barony. Well, it can be changed later in the game, but what do we want to call the barony? Right, random name generator. Big decision time, yeah. Good thing that there's such a thing as a random name generator. Close that, so. Where did I put it? I put it under D&D. There you go. Name generator. Or just roll till when it looks good. Oh. You can roll? No, you can't actually. I don't see a way to roll it. Oh, you mean that just to keep it? No. That's well, maybe we'll see. So fantasy. I mean, on your random namer. Yeah, I'm using the fantasy name. Just I'm on fantasynamegenerator.com. Place and location. Amusement park. Camp name? No. Castle name? No. City, town, city, district, civilization, company, continent, country, nation. Maybe. Dimension name. Headquarters name. No, because it's the entire area. Kingdom name. There you go. That's where you will also be naming cities. Okay. Well, good for I'll keep the name generator up. Thanks for the heads up. Let's see. Charian, Shidor, Irisit, Hositor, Hibetish, Taexilum, Kedalur, Ossitor, Sivaria. Let's try to use something I can pronounce. Kedor, Sitorin, Xulia, Krelan. Krelan? Krelan's reminds me of Creed, like from The Office. Creedland. And I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Sidor. True. Land at the end. Let's see. Refresh that. Nifen. First Devonland? Nah. Uvegon. No. Pukia? Oh. Astelorin? Divel? Duris. Duris sounds medical. So probably not. Like what you going to have examined to I have a Duris. It's like if that kind of sound kind of Bahan. Bahan reminds me of Bahamas, so well, it says that I can change it later. I'm not very pleased with it, but Bahan lands. Bahan Barony. question. Do I get the opportunity to expand my lands? Do I get to invade my neighbors, essentially? Why didn't you say so earlier then? There you go. And there's the flag. There's the official Sith flag. There you go. Job done. Cool, so, economy. Rebuild the Temple of the Elk. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. So, war. Ooh. Near favors the direct approach. Is hot-headed and direct. Well, they're both direct. But he's hot-headed, so... He gets a +5? The military statistics represent the Barons in his military prowess and its ability to defend against threats. The statistic is governed by the general. I did a lot? What do you mean I did a lot? Like I increased their stats? Did I do that? Or do you mean that I unlocked a lot of people? Because I think, yeah, I got a bunch of, like, I was just roaming around trying to gain XP, so I just went to every question mark I could find to gain XP to level up, so that I could be ready to face the Elk King, whatever he calls himself. She gets a +3, but I kind of want to put her because she's kind of better at it. I mean, they both like the direct solution. No candidates available for treasurer. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, who's... Oh, Divine. He favors unusual but effective solutions. Does his best to solve problems without disturbing local tradition. Ooh. Yeah, Staglord, there you go. It's close to Stag King, right? I had less of people available with my first playthrough. I mean, yeah, I was just going around trying to to gain XP so that I could get stronger to kill the Staglord. So it was just basically XP farming, and I happened to find a bunch of people. Who do I want first? I think not disturbing local tradition is a good, but unusual but effective solutions. Like he's always complaining, so he's just gonna get annoying. So I kind of want him, but he has a better bonus. So only a +1 bonus. So yeah, I'll go with him. Community. Ooh. Okay. So Octavia always strives to solve problems peacefully. Strives to follow the letter of the law. Lebeda makes decisions that favor both his own interest and those of the barony. He gives a +3. She gives a +2, +2. Well, he does in favor the barony, but he also he has his own agenda, and I don't know his own agenda, so I don't really trust him yet. So you're getting a job. You're a regent. Counselor. Well, I don't have many options, so I've never used the Lebda to use. Yeah, I have no idea what he like. He's the heir to a rival, to another kingdom, and he's just appeared out of nowhere. I don't trust him. And he does say that he follows his own agenda, and I have no idea what his agenda is, so... Tristan cares for people all over the... Well, counselor, I mean... Deals with troubles of the common folk. Yeah. Tristan cares for people over all of their concerns. If I get the opportunity to put someone else there, then I will, but so far, And also, I don't have a candidate available for treasurer, which might be problematic. So, projects, economy, rebuild the temple. Yep, here. Cost BP. How much BP do I have? Generate. Ooh, not just yet. Something that probably will bring some money. 500 BP in financial assistance in exchange for your promise to work exclusively with Earth Builders. It's a generous offer, but who knows what consequences that would have for the barony. I don't have an advisor for it. I don't have an economic advisor. Oh no. So I can't do those. Restored the temple of the restored the temple of the Elk to its former glory, making it the center of Earth's worship in all the surrounding areas. Unlock a special region upgrade, prevents pillaging of the temple. Yep, do it. High Priest has a strong interest in spreading the Stag Lord's faith across the region. He is eager to build a shrine dedicated to in your land, but at his own expense. Accept his offer if you wish to gain a useful ally and a place to worship at Rise. Choose an advisor to... Oh, he's already busy, and that's the only thing I can do. Now that the Undead's engineer's curse has been lifted, it might be prudent to study it with more prepared and be more prepared next time. Oh, he's the only one I can do stuff with. Oh no, that's a problem. Declare the outskirts a part of your kingdom. Choose an advisor to handle this event. Advisors will act... I can take the... Does that belong to someone? Am I stealing from someone else here? I really don't want to risk it. Declare the outskirts part of your kingdom. Tristan cares for people above. Am I declaring war on someone? It's unsettled, like the lands that you're... Okay, so it's unsettled, but... Am I declaring war? Or it's just... I'm just doing a land grab? Or it's just unsettled, so it's like up for grabs? Am I going to piss someone off, essentially? Okay, I'm declaring war. I mean, if I put Tristan on it, he's going to try to do it peacefully, right? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? You may claim new regions to expand your territory. Open the regions tab on the right side of the screen and select the relevant project at the bottom of the screen. Claiming a region will allow you to significantly increase your barony's state and found settlements in new lands. Ah! Where barony status has reached 20 points, it's time for you to increase its rank. First, meet with your advisor and discuss the future of the state. To do so, return to your capital and click the button on the appropriate event card in the throne room. Whatever choice you make, remember, your advisors may disapprove. If the current advisor decides that you are argue too much, they will quit forever. Forever? Uh-oh. You're just telling farmers that taxes are a thing now, also, but you're going to make roads and kill bandits. I mean, I gotta pay for those roads, right? And, you know, killing bandits isn't cheap. And roads aren't cheap. But, yeah, I'm okay with that. After you talk to your advisor and make the decision, a new kingdom will... New Kingdom project will become available that will increase a stats rank. You can find it at the bottom center of the screen on the project tab. It will take you and your advisor 14 days to complete the project. Time will automatically speed up until the project is complete. Oh no, I didn't know that. Okay. Cool. Oh, I can take over all that? Cool. The counselors want to have had... Several bandits encampments have emerged in marshes. They've plundered the peasants, robbed travelers and the merchants, and even attack tax gatherers. Uh-oh. These bandits need to be muzzled. Choose an advisor and to talk to handle this event. Advisors will act according to their position in government beliefs and alignment. Choose wisely. Oh yeah, she's gonna kick ass. Yeah, she's going to automatically succeed that one. Right. And apparently I need... freeze a lot? Oh. I put 2. Tristan lowers his head. Greetings, Baron. I am sorry to make you wait from your own affairs, but your people need you. Yeah. I was just, I don't know how this works, so I'm just clicking everywhere and seeing what happens. When the stolen lands were freed from the Stag Lord, the people signed in relief. But many are still confused by their swift change of fortune. Truth be told, they simply don't know what kind of what to think of their new Baron, or what to expect of you. Will it be a fair ruler of all, or only for those of wealth and stature? Let us reassure your people. Show them where your favor truly rests. Perhaps a small celebration would help to win them over. Of course, you could spend the same amount on luxurious dinners for the wealthiest of your baronies, but I recommend organizing a fair for the common people, the ones upon whose shoulders the power truly resides. So, We shall hold a fair for the common people. I want them to know what I hold them close to my heart. I will hold a luxurious dinner party for the merchants to support our wealthy citizens. I don't care to arrange anything. We can do without festivities. I want to do both. Can I not do both? I have to do both. He's choosing his words very carefully. It saddens me to see money that could feed the hungry. I forgot that it was him, and he likes the people. Herd looks embarrassed. He runs his fingers through his beard and clears his throat a few times. Speaks. I heard, not that it's important, but well. And clears his throat. I heard that an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the Five King Mountains runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving times spared no one. But the road itself is still there, and possibly not only the road. Are you going to for a certain alignment playstyle? 10 usually. Well, apparently, actually, my friends told me them Celtic neutral usually, as a person. What I'm trying to do is try to not piss people off, make as much money as I can, and try to have a successful barony. That's my objective. I'm not really going for a specific objective. I'm just going for try to keep people. Yeah. Just try to. Oh, and if possible, expand. But that's a secondary objective. Main objective is don't piss off too many people, make a lot of money, and expand in that order. Harem holds his beard in his fist. Well, Rowley, I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. But yeah, sounds chaotic neutral. Yeah, because I am. I'm in the campaign that I am in on Mondays. I might have accidentally released a gigantic dragon, like more than ancient, like bigger than ancient dragon, and the GM had to incorporate that into the game, which kind of changed the course of the entire campaign, because apparently now it's a dragon called the God Eater, who's been there for like 30,000 years, and is more than gargantuan. He's bigger than the Tarask. It's like a Tarask is the size of its eye, kind of thing. So yeah, I did that all by myself, and yeah. And now the entire campaign, like basically this party is split between those who are with the dragon and those who are against him. So yeah, I do like spreading chaos. What do you ask in this? Harem fiddles with his beard again. I shouldn't probably, but it's like a wound that's never healed. You know, it will only hurt more, but you still need to scratch it. Of course, it's foolish in vain, but I still wish to look on at them. Of course, Harem, if I find any dwarven ruins, I'll take you to them. Thank you, Raleigh. I will. Thank you. Your Grace, I'm Oleg's standing I was at Oleg's standing post recently. I noticed the old Broken just standing there. Bakken just standing there. Bored to death without with nothing to do. This is most unfortunate. After all, the old grumbler is a very knowledgeable alchemist. However, he has no use for his skills, since the locals need nothing more than simplest healing potions. And then it struck me, why don't you hire him as your court alchemist? His decoctions and tinctures would certainly prove most useful to you. Yes, I want an alchemist. Also, it might be cheaper than simply buying from him more than other merchants. To access the barony management screen, click on the table standing before you, the throne. Right. I'll go back to the management tab. Start the rank up project. The advisor and Baron will spend 14 days on a special project to increase the rank of a respective stat. You can find such projects under Projects tab. Assign an advisor and start the project to increase the rank of a stat. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in Barony. Yeah, not just now.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
Nice bedroom. Ah, they transferred all my stuff. That's so nice. Flail. Drink. Ooh.
I'm off!
You can access the chest anywhere. That's practical. Who that? Storyteller. The man standing before you resembles an elf, but a very old one. His face is wrinkled and his beard is as white as a mountain of snow. The man seems completely blind. Continue. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed with his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly in its rhythm. The man shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing to mind a fish rather sure. Ah, who is this? Who is there? Is that you, Your Grace? Could you, how could you tell it was me? The old man smiles slightly. It's not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way he walks. No one in here steps as confidently as you, Your Grace. Fair enough. Who are you? I'm an elf from Kinonin. My name is not important. I'm the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times, the man smiles, but it doesn't seem to be directed towards you. Long ago, I was a smith in Kinonin. The fire of the forge was burned out of my eyes. Has burnt out my eyes. Ugh. But I'm grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for the Idara's guard. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gatherer of ancient legends. The old man ponders silently for a moment. Many people are long dead. Their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of the triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I'd be so interested to hear the stories told about us after our demise. I've always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely end. When I learned of a new barony being founded in the heart of these lands, I knew I wanted to be part of this story, so I made the journey here. I'll leave him to his thing. Let's go kick some ass.
Hello, my savior. You asked if we'd meet again, and here I am. I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Oh boy. Well, it's either means sex or she's going to sacrifice me to some dark god. Either way, I need to go there heavily armored.
Forgive me, nymphs are not made for cities. The noise and vanity of human settlements vex me. I will answer all your questions, but there, in the silence of my asylum.
I was happy to help. See you soon.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter snow.
This stinks of a trap. I'm just saying. Hey! A tense silence hangs over the house. Casey, your tiefling friend, emerges from the shadows, but her eyes are staring into the distance. She seems to be looking right past you. No, not now. The turmoil is suddenly over, but you see fear in Casey's eyes. Her blue eyes. It's you. I wanted to say Night experience, knowledge, arcana. Check past. What just happened? What is suddenly not regular travel between planes? The girl closes her eyes and clenches her fist, obviously in the grip of a strong emotion, but one you cannot read. I knew it couldn't last forever. Why did he even make this rule if he knew it would be impossible to keep? She takes a deep breath, opens her eyes, and speaks with firm resolve. Come that way. Well, come what may, you should know, Raleigh, that the person you know by the name of Casey does not exist. My real name is Kaleki. and well, it's a long story. And such stories are better told besides a welcoming fire. Will you hear me out? Sure. What could possibly go wrong? The girl rests her head on her arms and stares off into the distance, lost in memory. Stories by the fire, in the deserts where I was born. My fondest memory when the day is done, hosts and guests, parents and children, friends and rivals, all gather by the fire under the stars to tell their tales. All they did, all they witnessed, all they heard from other travelers. And the whispers carried by the desert wind. My sister and I often snuck into in to hear these stories, hiding in the shadows just beyond the circle of the light and warmth. We are a hellspawn, you see. Tieflings are unwelcome guests in Kadira. Unless by the light of a merciful Sharia, we grew up sleeping in a common tent, scavenging food here and there like orphans, all but outcasts and disowned. We were 13 when we left and set off to find happiness in the cities. Everyone we left behind sighed with relief. That's not very nice. My sister and I, we are twins, but as different as sun and moon. Her name is Canera, which means silent flame. She is fire, a cold fire, but one that turns everything to ash. I am a river. It brings me joy to give water to tired travelers and nurture the green shoots. But then when I flood, I am bound to bring death. The girl's eyes are full of sorrow. Despite the differences, we are in one. Our lives belong to divine Nethi, and by his mercy we now live. In turns. While one of us is here, the other sleeps in another plane. Okay, and when she wakes up, we switch places, just as you witnessed. Okay. So, this is why you didn't remember me when we were talking to Jamandi Baldori. How could I remember you? I'd never met you at the time. And when Kanira, that was Kanira, she was the one who talked to you at your reception and helped you fight off the assassins. We usually write to each other notes, recounting the details of all that happened and describing any friends that Casey had made. But at that time, we switched to right in the middle of a mansion engulfed in fire and filled with assassins. Kanira didn't have the time to write any notes. And how is it you began to live in turns? Lowers her head. In this story, it's one I've never told anyone before. No one in the whole world. And it's not easy to confide in a stranger. There's too much grief and guilt in it. If you don't mind, I'd rather not go into all the details. You see, my sister died, and I couldn't get over it. Kanira was killed by a soul eater, a monster summoned by secret followers of Abaddon's archdemons. Those who summoned him died in the fight, but the beast was too strong for my sister, and I wasn't even there to protect her. Catches her breath. I didn't just have... We just had a fight, and we both did some stupid things just before. I don't want to talk about that now. Makes sense. When I found out what happened to my sister, I was ready to make a deal with any power, if only I could just get her back. and I found such a power. I was contacted by the Arcan of Rain, the herald of the god Nephis himself. She promised she could return Kynera to life, but on two conditions. First, we must both keep the arrangement secret. Second, well, that didn't work because you just told me. Second, we would never be able to meet again. And so, our new life began. Now we flee through the world, guarding our secret, always introducing ourselves as Kaesi, to hide that there are two of us. And we switch places with each other at random. While one lives, the other sleeps in a demi-plane, one created specially for us. Yeah. And you can't control these switches? No, we can't. They happen at random, most often while we're sleeping, but sometimes in broad daylight. That's why we can never stay in one place for long. When someone witnesses us switch, we usually tell them tales of a special magical way of traveling. When people start noticing strange things and begin to figure things out. Truth be told, I'm so tired of having to pretend. We knew this couldn't last forever, and now the truth is finally out. What's the point of it all? In all of it? This. You revealed your secret to me. It means you broke one of the rules set by deities. Yeah, I did point that out a second ago. Yes. Will you make me regret this, Raleigh? I felt you might be someone who could keep my sister and me change our fate. What can I do to help? It's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Kynera was supposed to tell you of an ancient treasury that we've been looking for. Gold isn't the one thing of value in that place. It may contain an ancient relic taken by Taldan narrators from a respected Cadiran temple of Nephis. It's an unusual relic called the Disc of the Eclipse. I once heard a beautiful story that it was created from the shadow that hides the sun and moon. But I don't think that could be the truth. Nephis is the god of magic, who was once a mortal wizard. Powerful wizard. And relics from his temple are usually very powerful. There are many among his followers who think that solving the mysteries of magic, even rivaling their deity, is the best way to serve him. One such follower created the disc, long ago in the distant past. According to legend, it gave him its owner's control over the planar travel. Well, if you gain plane shift, I think is it a 7th or 8th level spell? Yeah. Just become a powerful wizard, or sorcerer. And you get plane shift. I think it's an 7th level spell, I think. Need to check. With only a pair of wizards... but only pairs of wizards bound by unbreakable ties could use it. Well, one of them traveled to the plains, the other was his anchor in our world. And they could switch between. Do you see how why we so desperately wish to find the disc? It might help us understand how the switch between me and Kynera works. It should make our divine patron happy. Nephis and his assistants value the desire to understand the mysteries of magic above all else. And how did the disc come to the stolen lands? More reading. It was brought here by can't you voice fake? She's the main character. Can't you voice act her? Brought here by Taldans from the 5th Army of Exploration. Taldor and Kadira were enemies for ages. Thousands of years ago, a soldier broke into the temple of Nephis and stole the relic to sell it, or secretly hoard it as an heirloom. Hundreds of years later, his own kin, or the kin of his hundredth buyer, brought the disc to these strange lands, where the Taldan had come, uninvited as usual, which they finally vanished with little trace. Sometimes history is an intricate lace. You never guess where it begins and where it ends. Tell me about the location. It was called the Sorrow Flow. In the chronicle, we read, it was once a Taldan town, founded by the veterans of the Fifth Army of Exploration. It stood on the shores of a turbulent river, and that was what destroyed it. One night, a terrible flood devastated the settlement, killing many and driving the rest to flee. Only the tower on the cliff remained, which was too high for the flood to reach. Water covered the ruins for a long time, but last year it receded. My friend found a chronicle which recounted the destruction of the city, and spoke of the disk of the eclipse which was kept there. They managed to track down the ruins, but were frightened away by the monsters and beasts that roamed the area. If this can help, then I agree. Thank you. I'll wait for you here, at Sorrow Flow. At least let's explore the ruins together, just the two of us. I don't want to give myself away again in front of your companions. Breaking the Archophane's condition once was enough. I have no wish to anchor our god. So long. Cool. A woman in rich embroidered clothes greets you with a polite bow. Her eyes, the color of molten gold, shines bright in her dusky face. Greetings. Okay, she's an SMR. Greetings, noble ruler of these lands. My name is Arcino. Wait. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar Absalom. I came here assuming the citizens of your young barony could use the service of a priest. You could use the help of a cleric. That's precisely why I'm here. Oh. She sells milk scrolls. That's a lot of money. Oh. Here's the deal thing. Spell scrolls, they're quite useful even if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. While we're in the settlements, or indeed any place with a cleric willing to help, well, I am a cleric. You need only open the bag and close the scroll you wish to cast. I'll be happy to read it for you. However, take care out there in the wilderness. A scroll is useless without someone who can read it. To use a scroll on your journey, you'll need a spellcaster who's magically trained to curve such spells. Similar skilled in magical devices. Yeah, she isn't anymore. Have to go.
I'm there.
I'll need your services right now. Thanks to your goods. Anything of interest? Mithril. Reduces the amount of weight it takes. Interesting.
In due time.
Where's +2 stuff? Ooh. You can just buy build points? Okay, I'll come back later. That's super interesting. Hey Grace, welcome. What do you want? Scrolls? I have them. Won't forget it. Show me what you wears. More scrolls. just as many bandits have used it to set ambushes for their victims. The river makes a sharp bend here, widening into a deep pool dotted with lily pads and fringed with waving reeds. Several freshly felled trees lie beside their stumps on the shore of the pool, their crown dangling into water among the fading tendrils. Mist. A group of hardy people with axes, most likely lumberjacks, are menacing a fragile Nixie. Two lumberjacks stand before her, relaxed and disconnected. The lead lumberjack shakes his fist at Nixie and yells, "Let them go, you swamp freak. If you don't, I'll burn this rotten grove to the ground. On my word." You're the freaks, and my name is Melissa. Thank you very much. If you keep being rude like this, I'll just drown these jumbos in the lake, understand? Noticing you lead lumberjack gives great place. You there. You seem capable sort. Interested in some coin? Name's Korak, and we're loggers here in this forest. We could use your help in freeing our people from this Gorgon's claws. We should help her. No, them. I don't know. Why can't people and Fae live in peace? Oh, she's Fae. No. I haven't really played against, haven't really encountered Fae in D&D or any other world, but I know this. I know that Fae are trouble. Let's just slaughter them all and be done with it. What's going on here? Solve the problem, of course. You know what? To hell with this. Neutral, leave. It's not my interest. What's going on here? We're minding our own business, cutting these trees and splitting logs. When this hag shows up out of nowhere, screeches at us, then jinks two of ours and threatens to drown them. With these favorite breeding like rabbits everywhere, that's an honest, hard-working man to do. Stupid Jumbo. You're the one who breeds like rabbits, spreading into more and more space. We've lived here since forever. I've grown these trees from more than 100 years. Know them down to the finest leaf, and then you show up with your stupid axes and ruin everything. Ugh. These people have families. You wish. As soon as I let them go, the whole lot of them will attack. If these goons want to go home to their stupid families, they're going to have to promise to steer clear of my grove first. Try to reason with loggers. This is me. Oh God. These choices are kinda DCs, oh my god. I'm the Baron of these lands, the rightful ruler of these realms. I haven't granted anyone local rights to these forests. You should leave now or you may regret it. And just try that. Success! Lumberjacks give you a long hard look, if you say so, your grace. The sovereign's word is law. Yay! So, Alright. It's not like we were dead set on the grove in the first place. If she gives us back our people, we'll leave this place in peace. On my word. Get off my lawn! I mean, yeah. I didn't give Alvarez anything. I didn't. So they can work for me, but I haven't given them any problem, any solution, any permission. If she gives us back our people, we'll leave in peace. They'll leave this place and never return. Please release the hostages now. Oh sure. And who's going to bring back my trees then? They come in here, smash everything inside, and then what? And then just leave? No deal. Fix what you've broken, then bring, then maybe I'll let them go. How are we supposed to restore the trees that have already been cut down? You humans are always like this. Destroy, and then when it's time to clean up, you mess your mess. Oof. Gone. Find them. Since you are clearly clueless, I'll let you tell you what to do. There are these magic thingies that look like little feathers. Feathers grow. Feather broker. Feather tokens. Throw one on the ground anywhere and the tree springs up. Your people's magic mages who treat the swamps more often than the others. You can make them. Buying a couple won't break your bank. My cousin Teresa can only make them. She lives in the dark patch. Either way, you bring a handful of them back here, I'll let your goons go. Wait till I bring the feathers. I think I have these things. I think I had them in store. In stock. Oh wait, just loot. Get off my lawn! Oh, too bad we don't have artificers, because you can just rack up a shotgun. Token of the Dryad. Oh no, it's not it's a token of Dryad, not have so many of these.
Test of my abilities.
Why are there wolves here?
Consider me
Oh, whatever.
provoked.
You're dead.
This will hurt. Repent.
Really? You missed?
Serves you right.
Bleed for me.
Hey!
What's that?
There was no combat, so wolves. Yeah, basically.
Bring it!
Just like in the real game. Yep.
This is for you.
I mean wolves, like I just slaughtered them. But you just turned them to mush. I can't skin mush. Can I? No. Apparently can still get meat from the mush. Ooh, where's all the money? Although when I was a GM, my campaigns include a lot of combat, and I do
Need to catch my breath.
I do have a tendency to reskinning dragons. Like, hey,
May we have a moment of respite?
Basically, give a creature the stat block of a dragon. I do that. Often of the and it has happened. It was the ancient rite, yes. But well, you know, they survived. They didn't die. No player actually died in battle. The only guy who died in my campaign was one guy, and that was he died twice. Two of his characters died out of pure stupidity. It was their own damn fault. Locals are bored and don't know what to do with themselves. This is the perfect moment to hold a celebration, even but what exactly? Everyone's busy. You don't have any Minister of Economy.
Adventures can wait.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
If I were to offer you a public position, what would you like to do?
I believe I can manage to uphold the law. Being a warden would suit me well.
Okay. Can I give you warden? Sheet of warning? Nope. Treasurer? Huh? Projects. You don't have any role you can do. Okay. Rank up. 14 days. Start event. Huge eight-legged beast continues to multiply and flood the barony with their offspring. Oh god. Huge spiders. Outing new settlements. You may base new settlements in your region on discovered crossroads. Find and click on the locations where you want a new settlement to be founded. The cost of founding a new settlement is 50 BP, so as soon as this has been paid, you may name a new village or keep it as default name. Cool. Loyalty rank reach rank 2. Thanks to the council and the Baron subjects, loyalty of their ruler can reach new heights. Spend 2 weeks resolving the... Cool. Merchants in capital. New merchants have arrived in capital. Cool. Bandits outrage. Several bandits encampments have emerged in the... the squad sent by the general defeated the bandit gang and returned with a small portion of the plunder. Ooh. So I got plus 3 military and 2 GP. 20 GP. Okay. A giant weed is taking more and more farmland. Someone must persuade the peasants to start fighting this pest. Sure. Trusting to care for people. Yep. 1. Come on, you can't fail this. Can you? Probably. What's this? Trade guard? Nah. You know what? There you go. Thank you for your help. Bam. That's for your help. That's for your help in this game because you've helped me so many times that I had to do something. Ooh. Yep, general. And let's. Monstrous spiders slaughtering cattle. Reports indicate that the huge arachnid spreads a ghastly disease that weakens the victims with fever and coats their bodies with blisters. This invasion has to be stopped before panic and infection ravage stolen lands. Troll invasion. Oh no. Trolls. I remember fighting trolls earlier. That was annoying. Your Grace, I guess there has a troubled look on his face. I fear there's another matter that requires your attention. There have been reports, many of them, from settlements across the North Marshes, that there are trolls in the forest, seemingly hordes of them. Rumor claims that they're more than a typical savage beast. I remember it took me ages to fight that one troll, and now I'm going to just a horde of them? Oh. Well, at least, you know, you helped me to finish it off. Your advice helped me finish it off, so thanks for that. They almost seem to show reason in tactics. They form groups to attack all at once, plunder the village, carry away the peasants. Even stranger kobolds have been spotting among their ranks. They usually would be attacked on sight. Kessler falls silent for a moment. I'm not certain any of this is reliable. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Yeah, now I have fire attacks. My cleric has fireball. I can cast fireball. Whenever my wizard, just her main attack is acid splash. I have fireball, I have acid splash, I have so many new attacks now. It's glorious. I'm not certain. Some of the rumors say that these trolls carry torches and burn down houses, seemingly unafraid of open flames. It's entirely possible the rest of the reports could be exaggerated as well. Wizard got it on lock. Yep. The common folk will hardly heed any simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the North Marshes and investigate the matter. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on the investigation yourself, Your Grace? A baron truly is to his people. I'll head south and look into this situation. Yep, let's have a look.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible. and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
What's the notification? Yeah, I love the story keeper. Like, I love her voice. She is just such a good character. Her current dream has recently been troubling the Baron's slumber. He sees valiant heroes entering ancient ruins and descend under the ground, never to return. Their faces show a stern resolve, their lips pinched thin. The angry red sun follows the heroes into the darkness, casting its fleeting evening rays upon them. Just before waking, the Baron hears a faint whisper, "Come to me, hero. I await you here." Oh god. Yeah, it's such a trap. Never trust the Fae, never trust the Fae. I'm going to trust the Fae. Never trust the Fae. I love Lindsay because she's like very scared, but also she's like, yeah, let's do this. Even though she's terrified. Great character. When in doubt, save. Oh, that's encouraging. Sources are resources for the barony. You may stumble upon the resources area in your travels. To reap its benefits, you need to claim the corresponding region. Return to the region location and claim it for 15 BP. Journey will take 3 hours. Barony resources. 3 kills. Loyalty. +1. We're getting +1 your loyalty? Sweet. Yoink. Is it mine now? Resources claimed. Cool. Well, I might as well go around the map and claim everything.
Catch my breath.
My strength betrays me.
Barney managed to preserve and enjoy peace once again. Barney has been +4 community loyalty divine. What about these?
Rigongar, why are you always so mean?
Kindness doesn't survive this world for long. I was taught that lesson under the whip for many, many years. If you want to live, strike first. That's it.
Heroes have numerous items dating back to the age of informant. Culture as well. Good for growing fruit trees and vegetables. Guarded with exquisite mosaics. Sure. Okay, what are we going to kill today? Oh, it's these things, the ones that can one-shot because they have like 6 HP.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
I'll fight if I have to!
You deserved it.
Her sword is bugging me out. Yeah, I really like this game, but there are so many bugs. Like they're small bugs and they don't show up very often, but they show up often enough. It's annoying. Like, she's supposed to have her ginormous sword not showing up. Oh well. Unchained Wind. News has arrived from the larger observatory in the Five King Mountains. The enchanted lens of their main telescope broke. The destruction of such a powerful artifact caused a gust of enchanted winds, which is now moving towards the region of Barony. You should seize the opportunity. I don't have enough free advisor to do it. No.
I need to catch my breath.
Wait, it's not in my lands? What do you mean, just there? What do you mean it's not in my lands?
Listen, Lindsay. Can you make up a legend about me? A short one, at least.
About you? A short one? But your feats would be enough for 2 heroic epics, with plenty left over for a saga.
She's just great. Whoever created that character just... yeah, they knew what you were doing.
My breath.
pint of beer would be nice. Or a barrel. Or better, two. Hit the pillow.
The beer will have to wait till we get back. But the pillow doesn't have to.
Powerful magic hides these ancient ruins from the prying eyes. Curious adventurers, only those who have been personally invited by the master of this place, may gain an entrance, and escaping it is an entirely different question. History remembers many great heroes of old. Those valiant tales mysteriously ended in these parts. That does not inspire confidence.
I need to catch my breath.
Well, here's your town.
Follow if you dare.
What's this? Oh, just someone's house? Can I steal anything? No? Oh. Bye-bye. What's the point of being the Lord if I can't rob people?
May we have a moment of respite?
Nothing is built yet. Well, how do I build? Enter? Oh. Build? Ooh. Requires town. Longhouse. Barracks. Town. Smithy. Tavern? Sure. Watchtower. No? Shop. Lumberyard. Veterinary place. And brewer. Right, I'm out of points. I spent all my points. Well, good thing I get 32 per week because I just spent all of it.
May we have a moment
My
of
strength
respite?
betrays me.
I need to catch my breath. Lindsay, do you have a spare shirt? Mine is just holes after yesterday's brawl.
Of course I do, but I think it'll be too short for you. It would be funny to see, but it wouldn't be comfortable for you.
It'd be fashionable. Yes, they were. It would have been fashionable. But no. Indeed, it's too prude. Oh well. Would have been funny. I mean... Oh, no. In her character art, she sorta does. I mean, she's not wearing much, so, she's fashionable. But she's witchy dressed, so, yeah. Lindsay's just Lindsay. There's nothing else to say, just Lindsay's Lindsay. Event. Problems, the camera moved. Problems to solve and opportunities to seize occur from time to time in your domain. These events may increase or decrease your Baron's stats. Don't forget to look them up. All current events are listed at the bottom of the screen. An event may be addressed by the relevant advisor. To assign a task to an advisor, click the frame on the right side of the event card. The character... yeah, I've already done those. Events, every event has a different difficulty level. To resolve the event successfully, the advisor must roll a number higher than the difficulty level of the event. Advisor post abilities is added to dice roll. The Barony stats states the advisor is responsible for add another 2 points per rank for every roll. Example, yeah. Three merchants from Absalom arrive in the region. They're ready to do business with the barony, if their conditions are met. Which one gets +4? Oh no. Oh. Not a... Can I give her more points? Oh no, I didn't realize that they had this fixed amount of points. No. Of crisis points. Well, I don't have an available advisor, so I'm gonna have to wait. You may construct buildings to increase your barony's stats. Each building has a cost in BP and construction time. You may construct several buildings simultaneously. To start constructing, select the building you need from the list on the right of the screen and place it on an empty slot in settlement. Buildings may provide special bonuses if you meet certain conditions. Most commonly, 2 buildings must stand close to each other to grant the bonus. Make sure you use the features to full benefit when planning settlement. Some buildings can be placed only in designated spots or areas. For example, a pier must be built on water, and a mill must be built with no other buildings around it. Demolish a building to get rid of it and recover half the resources you spent on construction. If you want to move a building, you must have to demolish the old one, gaining half the resources you spent on it, and construct it in a new desired slot for half the price. You won't have to spend any extra BP, but you will have to wait for construction to finish in the new location. Okay.
I'm there.
be good.
What for Gorum?
Yeah, that's not good.
You can't stop me.
Fear me!
This turn doesn't have many as much HP. Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Any last wishes?
It's fine, yeah, it's fine. You're right, it's fine, it's fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. It's just some weird giant portal in the middle of a cursed, probably cursed hill.
You should have run!
At least the spiders have low HP.
Tear them apart!
But yeah, this isn't great, is it?
You forced my hand.
Ooh, wood shot. Uh-oh. They get reinforcements? Oh no. No fair.
Consider me provoked.
Well, you did get reinforcements. I mean, they're just spiders, so...
I'll cut you!
This is where I step in.
That's a cat's mustache. I just noticed. Nice mustache.
Strike!
Yeah, I'm not going to use my fireball just now. It would have been nice, but no.
They go down!
Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, she has a name. Silky. Interesting.
Down.
Oh, she ain't friendly. Okay. Well, I'm gonna guess that she likes plants, so... Eat this.
This is for you!
Die for me!
You missed twice? Really?
Serves you right.
Down.
Don't hold back!
It didn't last long.
I'll try to make this swift.
Missed.
I'll fight if I have to.
Missed. Come on, kill it.
Me.
Damn it, hit. Oh, it's a doom spider.
You
No, it's a
deserve
special
it.
spider. That's gonna die anyway. What's wrong with it? Build an ability check to see what's wrong with it. Whatever. It's gonna die anyway. So
This
it doesn't
will
matter.
hurt!
So it's come to this.
You can't stop me!
Dodge it. No.
Fear me!
Any last wishes?
You should have run!
Bring it!
Repent!
Why is it so dodgy?
Consider me provoked.
Very good. Everything is dead.
I do
Apparently it was going to get worse in 3 days, so good thing I checked the quest. That's actually okay. Good little fireball. I was pleased with that one. Ancient curse. Estimate that we have about a month before the curse is full. The attack on the barony has stopped. Did we win? We'll have to wait to find out. Prayer token. Nar marshes. Where are you Nar marshes? Oh, there, really? South?
I need to catch my breath.
Uh-oh. Was that the dragon?
I'm not afraid.
May we have a moment of respite?
What did it say? Stinky lousy, terrifying carrion eaters.
Strike! Strike! My masterpiece!
And okay.
This is where I step in.
Oh, this thing is an ally?
I'll cut you! Oh!
This is for you.
Tear them apart!
Ah, this sword reappeared. That's good. Oh, for a large fight. Okay.
You forced my hand.
Don't hold back! This will hurt!
Serves you right. You deserve it.
Die for me.
I'll fight if I have to.
They go down!
I'll try to make this swift.
You missed? How'd you miss that?
You should have run!
Any last wishes?
Bleed for me.
You can't stop me.
So it's come to this.
Strike!
This is where I step in.
Okay, so how do I kill these things now?
Fear me.
just do more damage until they die completely?
Consider me provoked.
Regeneration, acid, fire. Okay, so they need, it's like they trolled earlier, they need fire or acid. Well, these are very dead. So it's just these two that are still alive. So I don't know, because I didn't kill these two with fire, so I don't know.
This is for you!
Bring it!
I mean, they do a lot of damage.
Repent!
Okay, for fire damage with the crossbow. Right.
Don't hold back!
Keeping him down until the turn of the wizard of the acid.
Serves you right.
Fire. It's like control, essentially.
I'll cut you!
I'll fight if I have
And
to.
We help Delmer Cat. Delmer Cat, do not forget those who helped her. We shall meet again. Perhaps, who knows? Okay, just disappeared. Cool. Well, let's set up camp in the middle of the battlefield, shall we? With all the carcasses, because that's going to be healthy.
Aren't you tired of pretending to be a saint? I know deep inside you're just like us.
You mean I have the same red blood flowing through my veins? Yes. In that way, I'm no different from you. But as for the rest...
To catch my breath.
I don't know why they give me the option to avoid the fight.
This will be quick!
Oh.
You can't stop me!
I don't want the XP, so why would I ever avoid the fight? Maybe if I'm... like I have healed and low HP or something?
You forced my hand.
She has 70 HP. No, you don't hurt my...
You deserve it.
This will hurt!
Go!
I need to catch my breath.
I love the effect, like, when you include... which is thematic to the way you kill everything. Like, you kill them with poison, they dissolve. You kill them with electricity, the body is electrocuted. I like that. It's consistent.
May we have a moment of respite?
Adventures can wait.
What's happening? Bands of marauding trolls have been seen throughout the region. The people are frightened and beg for protection.
Your native Kelish is so far away. You must have seen so much in your journeys. Why don't you ever talk about it?
Actually, I have nothing to tell. Not everyone who travels gets to have adventures.
Let's try to see what we can do with this outpost. To win for to improve my military.
I need to catch my breath. So here's what we got so far. Today, Amiri killed 10 kobolds, a troll, a hodog, and more goblins than the fingers on 2 hands can count. You know, I don't think our readers are going to believe all this.
But it's the truth! I can cut them all down easy. Just need to find them.
Have my buildings finished building. No, I don't need spells. Troubled lands. This part of the barony is said to be breeding grounds for bandits, brawlers, and cutthroats. Perhaps one of your visitors should set aside these rumors and assure the people that the guard is able to protect them. Okay, she'll do it this way. We can take care of the trolls. It's time to discuss the events related to Bald Hill. Really? Ugh. 3 days, 0 days.
You!
Just World War? Okay.
Any last wishes?
Or not.
Consider me provoked.
I'll try to make this swift.
Tear them apart!
Missed, really?
You're using it wrong. Die for me.
Almost dead. Probably at 1 HP.
This is where I step in.
Why is it not dead?
You should have run!
This is for you.
Okay, that killed it. Important visitors have arrived to castle and demand not visit at once. Well, I'm on my way. Almost there. Keep your shirt on. Or not, it's up to you.
I need to catch my breath.
Thanks, Hermagitis. I'll probably going to be heading to bed soon as well. I'm just going to do this audience and literally just going to go to bed too. Because for me, it's 2:33 a.m. So, and I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours. So I'll be off soon as well. But so good night. See you next stream, which I don't know, probably sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, depending on what my schedule looks like. The man before you reeks of vanity. His black hair is curled, styled, and generously waxed. From the hair atop his head to the point of his mustache, his cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pallid look. His hand rests casually on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean, silly smile appears on his face, clearly practiced and prepared in advance. Ah, the ruler of this barony. I'm flattered by your attention, Sir Stavros Moxie Pitax, at your service. The man performs a derisive bow. What brings a Pitax noble to my barony? I was just traveling back home to glorious Pitax, and after paying a visit to Rostov, all in service of King Casturcio, I thought it might take a day to visit the capital of Pitax's bold new neighbor. I must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. It's hardly worth seeing. A 5-year-old could tell you you're deliberately trying to offend me, sir. Perhaps you could just tell us directly what it is you came here for. You know, the initial goal of my visit was to take pressure of your so-called barony, to see if you had anything of value to offer to Pitax. And you know what I found? Nothing. You have absolutely nothing to offer. Military weak, culture weak, economy weak. You'd best pray to all the gods that my king Aroveti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray he conquers you. This mess of a barony could use the rule of a proper king. Perhaps there's a touch of truth in your words, but my barony is still very young. Everything will be different soon. Sir, for now, please be frank with me. Have you ever had the pleasure of being acquainted with the hooves of a jackass? Other than your own feet, I mean. In other words, I'll send you to the gallows. Yeah, just be neutral. If anything ever changes here, I'll be a number of dung flies. That will only grow. Ah, well, I shan't continue doing this slaughter. No use battling someone who can't even fight back. At the best. All the best. Jackass. Come on. Oh, wait another minute. If it doesn't load in a minute, I'll just shut the whole thing down and call it a day. Well, a night, because it's 2:30 now. 2:37 to be precise. At 2:38, if it hasn't loaded, I'll just call it here for stream. We might have to redo that dialogue. Probably choose the same options if I'm honest. 2:38. And to cut for 2:39 because it probably didn't start on the bell. Your Grace, we are victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated the strange dryad who led them. As a sign of gratitude, your subjects have a special reward for you. 2,800 coins. Gold coins. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by the curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with Lindsay. It doesn't seem. It does seem strange. It seems more like the plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. Then how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on Bald Hilltop? The pressure both of us felt there, Jod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spiders' invasion into the barony. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spiders' invasion was over, I visited the Bald Hilltop again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low. Like a monster that rests before feeding again. What? Again? I'm sorry for bringing the bad news. Unfortunately, we failed to defeat this curse for good. How much time do we have? Oh, a fair amount. I'd say half a year, or even more. Now that Bald Hilltop is quiet again, I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we will have enough time to prepare for next attack. I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend? Yes, level the Bald Hilltop to the ground and put an end to the curse. Well, I like her enthusiasm. I doubt we will be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centered on the Bald Hilltop, but the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we are going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect exactly the opposite. We'd only provoke it into attacking again, immediately on the heels of the last. No, the best way to do we can do for now is to make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Okay? Don't be such a pessimist, Kristen. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly. Your Grace, I will gather all the information available on the situation and get to work. Well, let's prepare for the next attack. Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out a way to fight it. New event. Research the nature of the curse. Bald Hilltop. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasion before, and nothing ever happened on Bald Hilltop before either. Now both spiders end the curse. Right when the new barony appears in Stolen Lands. All of this seems quite coincidental. Build points and income. Build points are the barony's main resource. They are required for settlement upgrades, construction, project management, and so on. The barony's treasury's weekly income is 30 BP, actually it's 32. Sent by Jamadi Adori from Ravoy. Apart from that, your territories have their own individual income, which consists of their basic income plus other BP sources. Basic income depends on your barony's stats. Each rank adds 1 BP per point to the weekly income, but the total rank contributes basic income cannot exceed the profitability of your economy, which is 16 at the moment. Example, the barony's economy rank equals 3. It's currently 2. It's currently 1. Add 3 BP to the weekly income. The population rank equals 5, but you cannot add more than 3 BP to the weekly income due to the barony's economy. All other BP sources, such as trade agreements, are added to the basic income as is. Half of the barony's income, except the initial 30 BP, is sent to Brevoy. You will be able to claim independence from Brevoy to retain the full BP income, but lose the initial 30 BP income later during the game. Oh, I can claim independence. Ooh. Research and natural. Research into natural curse. Ends in 16 days. I need to find an economic advisor. High spirits indeed. Just this morning I received news from Brevoy. My mistress' mother, may the gods prolong her years, is terribly upset by the disappearance of yours truly. She's dispatched search parties to the neighboring provinces. Discreetly, of course. She fears whether a scandal might arise due to my absence. Well, it's not the first time she's gone to such length. Discuss politics and affairs of the barony with you. And news from Brevoy. Houses, no, reading the houses you and your barony. Nothing more than loud words yet. The households are concerned about some of the freedoms you allow yourself, but you're still showing good grace over a bad game. It's neutral for now, at least, but rest assured, once I return home, we'll wholeheartedly support the friendship between our nations. What role would you be able to assume? Abilities are remarkable as you shouldn't consider me for anything less than regent. Yeah, but I don't want you as regent because I don't trust you. I want you as chief of finance. I want you as my economic advisor. There they are, build points. Okay, that was... I've done some good work. Spent a lot of points, a lot of money. But yeah, that's good for today. Save. Exit to desktop. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.